Hello, my students. Today I'm gonna talk about fractions. Do you remember fraction? We learned the fraction last year in first primary, but let's remember it again. Okay, here, teacher, when I order this pizza, we call this whole pizza. But when I cut this pizza in two equal parts, I call this half. If I cut it in three equal parts, I called it, this is called 1/3. Okay, here I have one, whole one, but here I have half, here third, here quarter. Okay, what about this, teacher? Here I have one, two, three equal parts. What about this colored part? Just one part. How can I write this fraction, teacher? Any fraction, my students, equal the number which up we called it numerator, and the number which down we called it denominator. So any fraction has numerator and denominator. Okay, so numerator, what's the numerator, teacher? The numerator tell me how many colored parts, how many shaded parts. What about the denominator? Denominator tell me all parts. Okay, so the number which up, numerator. The number which down, denominator. What is the numerator? The colored parts, the shaded parts, the parts with the parts you have. Okay, what about the denominator? All parts, teacher, all parts. Okay, here, teacher, fraction divides the shape in two equal parts. Here I have whole, but here I have two equal parts. Here is fraction? No, teacher, because this two unequal parts. It's not equal parts. Okay? Here, if I ask you to color these equal parts, is this equal parts? No. This equal parts? Yes. Here I have equal parts? Yes. And here two equal parts. And here two equal parts. And here no. And here two equal parts. So I'm asking you to color the equal parts only. Okay? In the fraction, my students, it must be equal parts. Okay, my students, let's have another exercise about fraction. Okay, here we said the fraction is a part of a whole, a part of a whole. Here I have 1/2 and 1/2, 1/2 half. Okay, here my students, I said before, any fraction has numerator and denominator. Numerator, teacher, tell me what, teacher? Tell me the colored part or the shaded part. What about the denominator? The denominator tell me all parts, the total parts we have. Okay, here I have tree, have a donut, have pizza, have cake, have apple. Okay, don't forget, my students, that numerator, the number which up, and the denominator, the number which down. Okay, now we will read the fraction. How can I read the fraction, my teacher? All the time, I read the fraction from up to down. I read the fraction from up to down. Okay, I will read the number in which up, the numerator, as a number. We read the number which up, the numerator, as a number. But we read the number down. It's called what, teacher? Yeah, denominator. We read it as a fraction. So I will read 2/3. Okay, here I have third and third. We called it 2/3. Okay, let's read this fraction here. How many parts I will take it, teacher? I will take one. I will eat just one part. Okay, And how many all parts? 1, 2, 3 parts. So I will write it 1 over 3 third. Here, my students, this pizza, I will cut it in 4 equal parts. Okay, I will eat just one part. So the numerator will be 1. The numerator, the number which up, will be 1. And what about the denominator? The all parts here, teacher. How many parts here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will write 1 over 4. We called it fourth or quarter. Okay? Let's have another exercise. Write the fraction that represent the shaded parts. Here, my students, how many shaded parts? 1, 2. How many all parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fraction will be 2 over 4, 2 fourths. Okay? Here, my students. How many colored parts? 1, 2. I will write 2 up. How many all parts? 1, 2, 3. So the fraction will be 2 thirds. Okay? Let's see this exercise. How many shaded parts? Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the numerator will be 5. And what about the denominator? Denominator, the total number, the all parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will write 8 and down. So the denominator will be 8. Let's read this fraction. 5 over 8. Okay. Now, my students, let's see another exercise. Here, how many colored parts? How many colored parts? 1, 2, 3. So the numerator will be 3. How many all parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will write number 8 in the denominator. Okay. Here, how many colored parts in this exercise? 1, 2, 3. I will write number 3 in the numerator. And how many all parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It will be 3 over 8. Let's have another exercise. Here, how many colored parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number which up will be 4. The number which up, again, my students, let's count how many colored parts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will write in the numerator number 4. What about the denominator? The total parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will write 4 over 5. Okay, my students, what fraction is it? Here, how many parts I will eat? 1, 2. So the number in the numerator will be 2. Okay, how many all parts, teacher? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The denominator will be 8. Okay, now let's see another exercise. Here, how many parts I will eat, teacher? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the numerator, the number which up will be 4. Then line, how many all parts, teacher? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the denominator will be 6. Okay?